and ramen noodles. Now I see how hunger. To salsa tacos, pinas and ramen noodles. Now I see how hunger. To salsa tacos, pinas and ramen noodles. Now I see how hunger.
Dahil talo ang Pinas, let's just do some 2K19. Yeah, get.
As you can see, I got my go-to face on, and they can't chat when I got my go-to face on. Pull up at the show, I put my go-to face on. Fed to my case, but I got my go-to face on. As you can see, I got my go-to face on, and they can't chat when I got my go-to face on. Pull up at the show.
Oh, let's pinas eh. Yeah, last ng Italy. 3 points. Well, let's go. Dito na lang tayo bumawi. Exercising ko muna to. Yeah, okay na. Tapos deals na lang. Tapos game na tayo. We're gonna go against Washington.
How's it going?
Washington na.
All right, AI, let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Now we're rolling.
Apat pilyon lang sila eh. Oh.
Whose man is that?
Poetry in motion, AI. Keep it going. That's how you finish strong, AI. All right, AI, let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Hey, he can ball, huh?
Poetry in motion, AI. Keep the flow going, guys. Let's go.
Free throw naman.
All right, AI, let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. And we are done.
Corner.
All right, AI, let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do. Come on, AI, focus. One more. Okay, keep it moving, fellas. Come on now. Hey, man.
It's the 2K
Go
Sports
again.
pregame show.
We'll go against
everybody.
Washington.
Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here.
Right. Yeah. Let's go for the dunk. Yeah. Jump shot.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldrich. For the season series between these two teams, the Wizards came away empty in the last matchup against the Cavaliers. That game brought the season series to 2-1. Now the series finale, looking to draw even to apiece.
And the effort down the stretch
those
You know,
final few
steal
minutes of
agad.
regulation,
That's a steal,
that's
guys.
what they needed, but they were burnt out in the overtime.
You know, the mind was willing, the body was not. This is why conditioning is such a big part of the game.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Cleveland. Love is the 4 with Thompson in the middle. Fresh is out there with Sexton. And it's Mwaba in at the 3, the small forward. Now we're about halfway through the season outdoors. It's no longer new. The playoffs are still a ways away. Seems like a time when players can start to lose focus.
No doubt, Kevin. You have that sense that maybe the All-Star break is coming or going, and you still have that fight you've got to get through, the February, March doldrums. But this is why coaches always talk about, let's play in the moment. Let's not worry about the results, what you can do every day, each moment. When you can do those kinds of things and just lock in on small tasks, then you've got a team that can contend.
Good coaches always seem to steer their teams in the right direction at this time of the year. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Now Wall. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. Right side Beal, out to the right wing. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second
Oh,
violation.
offensive violation. Hello. Hello, Jodel. Thank you for liking this
Now,
stream.
here's Sexton. He's coming off a
Thank you.
10-point game against Boston. Love kicks to Sexton. Cleveland moving it around. And that one's good. Fresh has got his second bucket of the night.
And as the offseason approaches, AI will be receiving a lot of suitors for his services. No doubt he'll be one of the hottest names in free agency.
And you know, Greg, you can't help but be happy for AI. Think back to where he started from, playing his way into the league. Just a fantastic story for him. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And the shot is good. Fresh has got 6 points.
Boy, that makes them 4 out of 5 to start this thing. They're finding very good shots early on.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. There's Beal with the 3. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Beal's got a pair of threes now in the first
Yo,
quarter
Jodel,
for
thank you
Washington.
for liking the stream.
Cavaliers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Love right side. Sexton the pass to Nwaba. Here's Fresh. It's good. He's got 8. And it's Wall with the ball for Washington. Trailing by 2. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
I think, Greg, you can't expect to win with that kind of effort. The defense was nowhere to be found, and it cost them all night long.
To the middle. Deflects the pass. Love the pass to Flowers. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Hello, Jodel. What's up?
And
Salamat
here's
sa
Wall.
papanood.
And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Beal finds Howard. The drive by Beal. Oh, and the dunk by
Wala na,
Beal.
defensive break
Well,
doon
this guy's
ako.
become better and better at recognizing when to take it strong inside. Bradley Beal's athleticism makes him a tough cover.
Here's Fresh. A 29-point game for him in the win against Boston.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in.
Here's Wall. Following the basket by Kevin Love. And Wall kicks to Howard. Pass to Beal. Back to Howard. Clock at 6. Leaves the dishes to Parker. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Here's Flowers, and he uses the glass on the layup. Fresh has got 12 points in the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
It's Beal on the wing. Fires from 18. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Well, it's not the defense that caused that miss. That one's all on him. Well, Bradley Beal is turning himself into one of the elite two-way players in the NBA. Go back to 2017 when he becomes the youngest player in NBA history to make 700 career three-pointers. It happens to be the same season that he was voted into his first All-Star game, and his coach believes he should be one of the best defensive players on the perimeter in the NBA. Let's watch and see.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Yo, what's up, Sir Jodel?
So timeout called here. The first for
Randy.
Washington.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Well, I think they've got to ramp up the pressure. There's no excuse for letting them score at will in the paint. Make them feel you.
And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Ryan is checked in for Howard. Portis comes in for Parker. Sam Decker's checked in for Trevor Ariza. And Satoransky's subbed in for John Wall. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Zizic has checked in for Thompson. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. Eddie Osman, he's checked in for David Nwaba. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Sexton. Flowers the pass to Zizic. From downtown. Cleveland keeping it alive. Fresh 24. Pass to Nance. Out to the right wing. Second shot opportunity. Washington with the rebound. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with Scott Brooks. This is a team that loves to run, and he really wants to see them do what they love. So transition ball should be the order of the day, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Unloads from 13. Second shot opportunity, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Washington called for the foul.
Chill stream lang tayo guys ha, pero paki-share na lang, tsaka paki-like yung stream
The
guys.
initiative to draw the foul, nice.
Both free throws good from Nance. More and more we're hearing the term
Huwag nyo lang spam, ha,
positionless
kasi
basketball, Doris, but it's not an entirely new concept. I remember
fail kayo sa
Jerry
community
West, for
standards,
example,
ha.
talking about it a couple decades ago.
Well, I think Jerry West talking about it is about there are certain guys historically who could play in any era. Jerry West would be there. Rick Barry would be another one. So certainly this has been a topic discussed in the past. I think why it's so important in today's day and age, the NBA has become a switch-heavy league, and that's on the defensive end. And therefore, teams like Boston and others are building their roster around guys who are switchable and versatile. It's become an almost necessity in today's NBA.
Great perspective. Here's Satoransky. Larry Nance making his last shot. Back to Satoransky. Can't hit from in close. Cleveland leading by 8. Down low. Here's Zizic. Here's Osman. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Now here's Beal, covered by Flowers. Bryant with it. No points in the game yet for him. Beal can't get it to go.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Osman, the pass to Nance. And it's in there. And now a 12-point
Galing mo pala
Cavalier
mga
lead.
kampi ko eh.
Forcing the ball inside.
Kahit bulok yung team ko eh.
Like a charm.
Here's Satoransky. It's rebounded by Cleveland. A minute 20 left to play in the first quarter. Passes it to Flowers. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Clearly a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And this last offseason, one that every Cleveland fan dreaded. LeBron hitting free agency. And Doris, they were right to be worried.
And now the challenge for the Cavs organization is replacing a player of LeBron's magnitude. This is a group that still has talent, but it certainly has to think about rebuilding. It was an incredible second stint for LeBron in Cleveland, but the Cavs will surely be a whole new team without him.
And a look here at the most accurate shooting guards in the NBA this season. Fifth is Bradley Beal.
You know, in tight shooters, it's a safe option to put the ball
Jeff,
in the hand
thank you for
and
liking
let
the
them
stream.
create something for themselves.
And a lot of times, those shots they create for themselves come right at the basket. As good a group of shooters as they are, they don't just settle for jumpers. These are players who are willing to attack the rim.
And Washington making a change here. Green's checked in. Then for the Cavaliers, Henson's checked in for Zizic. And Smith subbed in for Jetty Osman. And Satoransky kicks to Bryant. Beal against Smith. Shot clock at 6. Beal the pass to Decker. It's taken away by Smith. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And that one's good. Fresh. Fresh has got 17 now.
Hi. Thank you for liking the stream, Jeff Atlin.
Open rhythm look.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Clarkson against Satoransky. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Beal. From outside, off the mark. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already.
Hey, Jeff, can you share my stream?
Cavaliers lead by 15.
And also like the page also, so you'll be able to follow. Type in exclamation notify or exclamation followage.
With the All-Star teams being finalized, we talked to AI about...
I'd be lying if I told you that it wasn't a big deal.
There's going to be a lot of debate about who should and who shouldn't be on the All-Star rosters, but hard to argue with AI's inclusion.
You know, there's debate every year, Kevin, but there should be no conversation when it comes to AI. The things he's done for this team and how involved he is on both ends of the floor are undeniable.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Cavaliers enjoying a nice lead here.
They're just not sitting back. They are going for steals, and their activity has been terrific.
It has, Greg, no doubt. Love that they've
So,
gotten after it on
whose
the
green is
defensive
that?
end, just continue
Gerald
to put
Green?
pressure on.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, we've got John Henson. Fresh is out there with Larry Nance. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Smith in at the 2 spot. Back to Henson. Poked away. He kicks it to Clarkson. Flowers the pass to Henson. And he's good on the 3 ball. Henson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for Washington. It's an 18-point game. Bryant with the bounce pass. On the wing, Green, covered by Nance. Now, here's Decker. He's covered closely. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. The Cavaliers leading by 18. The shot's good from Henson.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Satoransky. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Now the pass to Beal. Shoots over Henson. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Cleveland moving it around. Flowers the pass to Henson. Here's Fresh, defended by Bryant. Back to Henson. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And that one's good. Fresh.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Right, really a disappointing effort on the defense.
Thank you for the comment, Sir Joe Del
Washington calls timeout. Well, court vision, Doris, one of those intangible skills. You had it when you played, and when it comes to seeing the floor,
shout out to
you
you.
have people that impress you with the way they see what's going on.
Kevin, I feel very lucky and fortunate to have witnessed one of the seminal players of his generation and arguably the greatest passer in the history of the NBA, and that's LeBron James. I mean, this guy's ability to make any pass, to put a 50-foot pass on a rope from one side of the floor, maybe from the hash mark to the opposite corner, and put it in the shooting pocket of different players is mind-boggling. At the center spot, you've got the young and talented and pass-first center of Nikola Jokic. And then, of course, the man who, to me, for a 10-year stretch, was the best pure point guard in the NBA, and that's Chris Paul. And listen, historically, some of the guys I loved watching, Steve Nash, John Stockton, I loved Mo Cheeks. Listen, I'm very partial to men who want to distribute the basketball and who take special relish in watching guys score baskets off their work.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Oh,
Hey guys, Fresh
bakit
from
ako
the
yung
last game
na-turn
against
over?
the Celtics was outstanding. He had 29 points and was diming everybody up with an incredible assist game, setting up his teammates all night long. That was just the latest in a solid string of performances from him. Obviously looking to keep the momentum going here this evening. We'll see how he does, Kevin.
Hey, David, thank you. Any chance he can match that, guys, in that performance again here tonight?
I tell you what, I know he believes he can. His confidence right now is sky high, and he doesn't think there's anybody that can stop him.
Well, there might not be, because he's coming into this game thinking he can be just as dominant as he was the last time he took the floor.
The shot's good. That's 7 points for Henson.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And Wall kicks to Green. Inside, and Green slams it in.
And that is a shot that Green knocks
Lost the Green, huh?
consistently. The defense has to try harder to contest him from there.
Here's Fresh. He's got 21. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and the dunk caps it off.
Yeah, run your offense with that kind of precision. Not much anyone can do to stop it.
Yeah, freight train coming through. Howard just powering into the paint.
Pass to Nwaba. Up top, Henson. Pass to Fresh. Lays it up off the glass. Fresh has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, you've got to look at this guy's shooting as one of the main reasons they've been able to build this lead.
25 points na agad.
Here's Wall. Parker surveying the floor. Back to Howard. And it's good on the assist by Parker. And it's 6 points for Dwight Howard.
And a really nice job by Howard to come up with a high percentage interior shot. His shot selection has been superb.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. Their last game.
If the timeout, the takeover will go down.
Into this one.
The thing I took away from that game was just how dominant they were on the backboard.
There's no doubt. They won the battle of second chance opportunities. That led to extra points, and that was one of the deciding factors in the outcome.
Bobby Portis is checked in for Washington. Risa comes in for Jeff Green. Zizic has checked in for Cleveland. Here's Fresh. 25 points in the game.
No.
Right side, Wall. Over Sexton. And Wall gets it to go in.
Ako pa yung may kasalanan ng score
The
of the
chemistry
turnover.
has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Down low, Parker with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Wall with the ball, and it's blocked by Flowers. And he gets it back. Nice shot by Portis.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
The Cavaliers leading by 16. Love right side. Passes to Flowers. Here's Zizic. Cleveland moving it around. Shoots a 3. Rebound by Parker. Wizards have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. Six on the shot clock. Wall, that's good.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Zizic kicks to Sexton. There's the pass to Flowers. Shoots over Satoransky. Fresh can't get it to go. Wizards trailed by 14. Pass to Wall.
Oh, the takeover is going down.
Back to Wall. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And Greg, last season there were some signs that maybe some of his teammates didn't like playing with John Wall. Why would they say that?
You know, Wall sits almost every season in the top 3 in assists. Not a stat you associate with selfishness. Sometimes it's really about personality.
Bradley Beal's checked in for Satoransky. Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Osman comes in for David Nwaba. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Portis. Ryan, he's checked in for Jabari Parker. Flowers the pass to Zizic. Kicks it to Sexton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Flowers. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been a clinic out there by Fresh.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him. A scoring machine here in that first half.
And it's mattered not, Greg, whether he's been spotting up or creating for himself. He was unstoppable, and you hope it carries over to the second half.
All at point with Beal to his side. They're the deadly backcourt pair. Howard is out there with Parker, and it's Ariza in at the small forward. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards. Love. Wall with some nice defense.
Boy, not enough spring in his step on the way to the cup. He actually short arms that layup.
Parker finds Wall. Tries it from the top of the key. No good on that one. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Hits it from 3-point range.
You know, the timing, the rhythm, I'm a big fan of when Sexton can just catch and shoot.
Howard at the elbow. He dishes it to Beal. Nobody near Parker. Gets a very good look and converts.
Ibang tao yung Parker.
First bucket in this one.
Bakit
Wow,
iniiwan
what a
nyo?
crafty player. Gets it done any way he has to.
Love kicks to Sexton. Flowers the pass to Thompson. Here's Fresh, covered by Wall. Pass to Flowers. Back to Love. Another three for Cleveland.
Well, Kevin Love specializes in finding the open space on the floor, pays off with a nice catch and shoot.
Beal deciding where to go with it. He's looking for Howard and finds him. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And Howard still has
Campanero.
more than enough lift here to finish off plays like that.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Hat. Yep, that one goes.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
And Wall kicks to Beal. The kick out to Wall. Wizards need to get a shot off here. Fades. Howard misses. And Love's got the ball here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 13-point lead. Flowers the pass to Nwaba. Cleveland moving the ball around. Passes it to Flowers. Sexton with it. Now Beal defending. The shot by Sexton. No good. Washington has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Sexton. Thompson right side. Howard with the steal. Beal gets a wide open look. And again, Washington no good.
Boy, a wide open look from mid-range that goes by the wayside. You can tell he's upset.
And that one's good. Fresh.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in, Kevin.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Also often when a player changes teams, Doris, you see a lot of emotions from him, his teammates, from the fans, and coaches. Is it even reasonable to expect loyalty in sports nowadays?
You know, I think times have changed, Kevin. We're no longer living in an era where a player sticks with an organization throughout the course of his tenure, or at least that is the outlier nowadays. The reality is teams always make decisions with their long-term best interests at heart. And so when a player has earned the right to embrace his free agency, there's a reason it's termed free agency, then he should have an equal opportunity to the team to make the decisions that are in his best interest. Whatever those values and priorities for that individual player are, when you reach free agency, you've earned that right.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, I mean, he's obviously cold right now, but he's trying to find that rhythm. You've got to keep working.
Yeah, I mean, he's been orchestrating all game at a high level.
It's just so great to see ball movement like this, and he is excellent at getting his teammates involved.
Inside, it's stolen by Green.
Yeah.
Here's Parker. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Fresh has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding
Nice.
has been off the charts. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now here's Wall. 10 points for him. Sexton the pass to Flowers. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well executed, and then you love the strong finish.
Yes, you love that they're not settling for anything outside the paint. Excellent work getting right to the tin.
Deckers checked in for Washington. And Cleveland also making a change. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Sexton. Now here's Parker. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. The Wizards with another miss, and the Cavaliers with possession. They're on a 17-6 run.
Boy, his output has been impressive today, and it doesn't look like he's done cooking just yet.
For Washington, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Outside, Green. Parker, right side. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Parker's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, that's as wide open as you're going to get. The defense needs to lock in and be better than that.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Washington making some changes. Ryan is checked in for Howard. Portis comes in for Parker, and Bradley Beal subbed in for Sam Decker. Then for the Cavaliers, Nance comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Jetty Osman in for David Nwaba. Now here's Green. 7 points in the game. To the paint, Bryant. And finished off by Bryant.
And Green is a critical role player for this team. His passing is really phenomenal.
Osman, the pass to Flowers. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Bradley Beal picks one up. The Cavaliers have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Smith is checked in.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. You look at Fresh, what a contribution.
Well, you wonder if with this timeout they're going to shake things up defensively because everything they've thrown at him to this point has not worked. He's on a roll.
Super.
And right there is the list of rookie assist leaders for the last 10 games. It's been all about team play for this group lately. You look at Fresh, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists. And, of course, Colin Sexton.
And they're demonstrating the breadth of their offensive talent as far as creating a great sign for both of them in their NBA development.
Boy, that's a decisive move to the cup. He gives the defense no chance to react.
The Cavaliers leading by 21. Here's Fresh. He's got 39. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Portis. For Washington, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. And Fresh picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Zizic has checked in for Cleveland. Now here's Green. He's guarded by Flowers. Green deciding where to go with it. Clock at 6. Up again. Dives for it. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
Wala ng possession.
The East is matching up. Taking a look at Cleveland. Unless they completely melt down, they should be in good position for a playoff run. And checking on Washington, 2 games back.
Well, I think for Cleveland, every NBA season, there's always going to be some big surprises in store. And I think this season, they'd have to be considered one of the biggest of them all.
Oh, no question. And we're deep enough into the season to know, hey, this hasn't happened by accident. They are genuine contenders here.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's Wall. He's got 10. Feet out. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Larry Nance, unafraid of a level of physicality. You love the confidence this guy is playing with.
Here is Wall. Larry Nance making his last shot. And Wall kicks to Green. Back to Wall. Takes a 3. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
He hits one in the first half, another here. Not prolific, but the defense has to keep an eye on him.
John Wall, probably as pure a point guard as you're going to find in the NBA.
And go back to what his college coach told John Wall at the start of his NBA career. Your speed is lethal, and he has become a master at manipulating that speed and turning it into great shots for himself or great shots for his teammates. And what I appreciate perhaps more than anything else about John Wall, aside from his competitive streak, is his commitment to make himself a better shooter because it's been integral to his success.
And the Wizards with possession following the score by Cleveland. Here's Beal. Buries the 20-footer. Beal's got 14 points for the
Can we
game.
make this 50
Every
points?
season you see Bradley Beal add an element to his game. This guy is a tenacious, versatile scorer.
Here's Flowers. Green with the rebound. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Washington. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. Sets in motion a 4-game road trip for him. And there it is for him.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Good on the bucket. Fresh has got 46 points.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the three ball is good. 18 points for Wall.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
Here's Flowers. And too long on the shot.
Now that's where they want to go with the ball. They can tolerate a few misses as long as he gets his touches inside.
Green finds Portis. All taking his time here. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Cleveland controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
And Greg, nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
I probably
There may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Nance and Thompson are up front. Sexton is out there with Clarkson. And it's Flowers in at the 3 spot. Ariza kicks to Beal. From deep. That shot off. The Cavaliers leading by 20. The pass to Flowers, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Some reports claim, Doris, that basketball is the fastest growing team sport. Do you think it has a chance to overtake football as the most popular sport in the U.S.?
Well, listen, anybody who is covering and carrying the games of the NBA is thrilled right now. The ratings for the NBA are off the charts. It increases in popularity every year. But let's remember the foundational sport in the United States of America is football, and the ratings for football, the NFL in particular, still dwarf the NBA. But the reality is there are challenges that the NFL faces. What those challenges have on the long-term business success in terms of, you know, the concussions and the long-term implications, we don't yet know, Kevin. And if we could all fast forward 10 to 15 years into the future, it'll be fascinating to look back and say, wow, this was a seminal moment for both sports.
Great perspective. Well, Cleveland shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Sexton's shot is good.
You know, Crafty just capitalizing there on the floater. Give Sexton room to shoot that shot, and he's going to take it.
Outside Portis. Here's Beal, and he wills that one in. Sinking right
Oy,
off the back
kilikili
iron.
na.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Flowers the pass to Thompson. Clarkson against Beal. Lets it go from deep. A shot by Clarkson, no good. Wizards trailed by 19. From downtown, Beal can't get it to go.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Clarkson passes to Flowers. Clarkson kicks to Sexton. Here's Fresh. Puts it up. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's not how you capitalize on the offensive end. You simply have to be more patient.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Well, you want to slow this man's roll right now if you're the defense, because you've got to make somebody else beat you. He's cooking right now.
Flowers the pass to Thompson. Here's Sexton. A 3-pointer, no good.
Boy, for a capable three-point shooter, that's one he expects to make.
Pass to Ariza. Dishes at the wall. Ariza kicks to Bryant. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And you know, guys, in the first
Yeah.
half, he's a lot more focused. Maybe he's feeling the heat of the defense a bit more here in the second.
Dwight Howard's checked in for the Wizards. Jabari Parker comes in for Bryant. Then for the Cavaliers, Love's checked in for Nance. And David Nwaba subbed in for Clarkson. Pass to Flowers. Trying to get open is Thompson. And he gets the bucket. Fresh has got 49 points in the game.
Boy, we're getting to the stretch run, and this guy has not cooled off. He is not about to let this lead slip away.
Beal finds Ariza. Back to Beal. Offensive rebound. Out to Parker. Tries again. Washington with a fresh shot clock. Howard. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
And Howard, always one of the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Flowers the pass to Thompson. Cleveland moving it around to the left side wing. Shoots from the corner. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And Howard with the stuff.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Flowers.
You know, seeing an uptick in his trips to the free throw line, really, since we came out of the half.
Now Wall. Outside Beal. Back to Wall. Parker drives in. The Cavaliers pull it in. Love's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now back to Nwaba. Howard with the steal. Outside Wall. Love grabs the board. Love's got 7 rebounds in the game. Down low, Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Well, Thompson's athleticism allows him to finish with power.
Wizards trailed by 19. And Wall kicks to Parker. Down low. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
After being held scoreless in the first, he's turning it on here in the second.
Pass to Flowers. Deflects the pass. At the top of the key, Thompson. Here's Fresh. He's covered by Beal. Fresh can't get it to go.
He's obviously still trying to find the range. No success this quarter. You wonder what it would take to get him to pass the ball.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Good, that's another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And it's Wall with the ball for the Washington Wizards. Trailing by 17. He kicks it to Beal. He feeds it to Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
Listen, Beal could have taken that shot, but the court vision's so good that he sees a
25
chance
na lang,
to
oh.
get his guy a better look.
Timeout called Cleveland.
And Bradley Beal earning that first All-Star nod in 2018. A top 20 scorer. He can hurt you from just about anywhere on the court.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Fresh.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer.
And
He's
lamang
controlled
pa rin
every
ako.
aspect of this game. And it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Back to Love. And it's sent back by Howard.
And Howard takes his shot blocking very seriously, tying up and sending him back with his impressive vertical. A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. And Beal just turned 25. Have we seen his best, or do you think he can take his game to even another level?
I think the key is going to be him staying healthy. Injuries have kind of plagued him early in his career. With health, he'll be able to refine his game and fortify his defense and expand that offensive repertoire.
And Wall kicks to Beal. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 3 assists in the game. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Nice shot by Thompson.
Yeah, there are several ways that Thompson can be a factor on the offensive end, and he is still adding to that arsenal.
To the paint. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 8 points for Parker.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the court. The shot's good. 9 points for...
Wait, what happened?
Kevin Love.
Elite rebounder has always been a descriptor of Kevin Love's game. This guy takes tremendous pride in that aspect.
We've got 1:48 left to play here in the fourth. Cleveland moving it around. Thompson with the bucket.
I'll tell you, he gets into terrific post position. The entry feed is right where it needs to be.
Parker outside. To the inside. And Thompson sends it back.
Oh, the former Longhorn Thompson really elevating for the rejection. Love the energy, guys.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Cavaliers.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And so checking out their record tonight, it'll mark win number 32 overall.
And on the season, this is going to be their 3rd win in 4 games against this team.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Fresh.
Boy, their ball movement was terrific, and I thought he was the key to that. This guy conducted the offense, kept everyone involved, and spread the basketball.
Back to Parker. Over Love. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And the first one drops. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Jeff Green. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which they're...
Big win, fellas. Man, I was on fire.
Man, keep it up.
$27.7.08. That's it, guys. Thank you. Di pa. Ano tayo?